Cup stacker on your mark. Get set, go. Ooh, she beat her state record. She had an 8.22.
What is this sport called cup stacking?
It's really fun!
It is just cup crazy.
We love cup stacking!
See it, believe it, teach it. Cup stacking with speed stacks is an exciting individual and team sport where competitors of all ages try to upstack and downstack 12 specially designed plastic cups in pyramid formations at lightning speed. Individual stackers can race against the clock and compete on teams in exciting head-to-head competition. Cup stacking with speed stacks promotes athleticism, hand-eye coordination, ambidexterity, quickness, focus, and bilateral proficiency. Important skills for success in most any sport. Bilateral proficiency, equal performance on both sides of the body, is exactly what cup stacking with speed stacks is all about. By increasing bilateral proficiency, a person develops a greater percentage of the right side of the brain, which houses awareness, focus, creativity, and rhythm. Cup stacking is based on using both hands and both sides of the brain. You could say cup stacking and bilateral proficiency go hand in hand.
Because you're learning how to be ambidextrous.
Cup stacking not only stands alone as a full-fledged sport conducted tournament style, it's also very effective when integrated into the skill development of most any sport.
I played sports all my life, and you know, when you're playing softball or feel like you're basketball, you know, there's always someone who doesn't feel good because they can't quite compete or they can't be on that level. But with what they're doing in their cup stacking, it's amazing that everyone can be good at it and feel good about themselves. And really, let's face it, that's what it's about. Not everyone's going to be a professional, but people need to feel good about themselves so they can go on in life and, you know, become successful. And I think this is a stepping stone to that.
Anywhere bilateral proficiency comes into play is a great place for speed stacks. Mastering a computer keyboard or playing a musical instrument, cup stacking helps train the brain and develop strong motor sensory skills.
Like when I'm goalie, I use my hands. Well, if you're cup stacking, you use both hands.
There's an awful lot that I think cup stacking really does to promote education in general or promote brain growth. When the kids are stacking, they cross the midline and they're doing things on both sides of their brain, and they're able to do that. That really promotes healthy brains and growth in that area. But theoretically, it should help everything from reading to math to every activity kids do, as well as really help them in sports. And I really like the whole concept of being positive here in positive sports.
Cup stacking has proven to be the most effective as an organized sport. Ideal settings include physical education classes, sports camps, daycare programs, church and youth organizations, and recreation centers. Cup stacking evens out the playing field and appeals to people of all ages and athletic abilities. You don't have to be the biggest or strongest to succeed. Everyone can do it.
Anybody can do it. Obviously, you've seen the little kids doing it and, high schoolers doing it. Secondly, it's really fun. You can go really fast and you just kind of keep working at that speed, and then you learn to use both of your hands. And see, I'm right-handed, but I'm strengthening up my left hand now, so it can do more things.
It really helps, and I'm a basketball player, and I want to play professional basketball, so cup stacking helps me use both hands so that I know how to dribble, and so it helps my basketball skills.
Preschoolers can learn patterns and sequencing, plus develop their motor skills. Elementary school is prime time for cup stacking. These students show tremendous enthusiasm for speed stacks. Some of the fastest cup stackers in the world are elementary school age. Yes, there are world records in the sport of cup stacking. Even middle and high school students think cup stacking with speed stacks is cool, especially when they see how it improves their performance in other activities.
I play flute, saxophone, piccolo, piano, guitar, and pit percussion, which is xylophones and stuff like that for marching band. And it's helped, and cup stacking's helped me with that by learning to coordinate my hands and help me get faster in my playing.
Speed stacks are also a unique and exciting addition to college intramural sports programs. Even pro athletes know the benefits of cup stacking with speed stacks.
I played basketball and I was very quick and I always used my right side, right hand. I never really had to use my left hand until I got, into college, and I didn't learn to use my left hand in college until I was 18 years old. And if I would have started cup stacking at 6, I would have had both hands very intact. In fact, you probably wouldn't have known whether I was right or left-handed, and that would have been a huge difference in my game. I mean, like I said, I'm a professional now. I don't know where I'd be. I'd probably be at that next level of a professional, so it would have been awesome to start then. So I'd encourage people to start now. It's out there. Take advantage of what we have. And this is something new, and it's exciting.
Speed stacks are a great addition to adaptive physical education classes for the physically handicapped, occupational and visual therapy programs, and even recreation classes for seniors. Students find the most success when introduced to cup stacking with step-by-step instruction combined with a variety of speed stacks activities. Relays, racing against the clock, and partner and freestyle stacking make for an exciting and worthwhile speed stacks program. So, how did this all start? Cup stacking originated in the 1980s at a youth recreation center in California. It captured the imagination of physical education teacher Bob Fox, who in 1996 introduced cup stacking to his students in Colorado. He offered it as an after-school enrichment class, figuring 25 or so students would show up. More than 200 registered. Since that time, Bob has shared the benefits of cup stacking with thousands of people. He directs the popular Colorado State Cup Stacking Championships, where hundreds of stackers compete. As a matter of fact, some of Bob's speed stackers are world record holders and have appeared on newscasts and national television shows like Nickelodeon's Figure It Out. As the sport of cup stacking grows nationally, more parents, educators, and athletes realize firsthand the benefits of cup stacking.
I think it's an activity that kids from kindergartners through high schoolers can be a part of and learn competitive spirit, learn left hand, right hand, learn left brain, right brain, and just boost their self-esteem. I just think it's a great activity for all of those things.
They know that I don't have to run fast, to be able to up-stack cups or down-stack cups. I may not be able to shoot a basket, but I can do this.
This is fun, and it's interesting, and it's something you can just work on, and you can do it anywhere. It doesn't cost a lot, and I think that's important to people as well.
How do you learn more about cup stacking with speed stacks? Where do you get speed stacks? How do you get started? Again, students are most successful when they learn cup stacking through step-by-step instruction. That's why Speed Stacks Incorporated offers complete instructional materials to get you stacking. Speed Stacks school packs are available to schools and educational organizations. They include everything you need to get a fun and successful cup stacking program off the ground. Speed Stacks come in 12 really cool colors. Each set of 12 cups comes with a durable Speed Stacks nylon carrier, complete with drawstring and swivel hook that latches on belt loops or backpacks. Speed Stacks are available for individual or discounted group sales. Call Speed Stacks today at 1-877-GOT-CUPS or visit Speed Stacks Incorporated online at www.speedstacks.com for more information.
I just like doing the sport. I mean, it's fun.
Go Stack Boys! Team Spin!
See it, believe it, teach it.
Hi, and thanks for your interest in speed stacks and the sport of cup stacking. My name is Bob Fox, and I'm the founder of Speed Stacks Incorporated and a PE teacher right here in Colorado. I'm so passionate about cup stacking because I've seen firsthand the benefits, the excitement, and the positive results cup stacking offers to kids of all ages. When I first introduced cup stacking at my school, I offered an after-school program. I thought I might get 25 or 50 kids. I had over 200 kids sign up for the program. It was then I knew this sport had an incredible future, and I wanted to be a part of it. You know, since that time, I've introduced cup stacking to hundreds of teachers and thousands of enthusiastic students. And now it's your turn to learn this exciting sport. Right now, my group of speed stackers and I are going to teach you how to get started in the sport of cup stacking. We'll give you step-by-step instructions of each stacking sequence. You'll learn tips on the specific stacking techniques, and for teachers, we'll offer a number of activities for you to do with your students. So let's get to it. Here's my speed stackers for the day. Some of them are state and world record holders, but they had to start somewhere. That's right here on the floor. This is a great place to start cup stacking with speed stacks. As instructors, you and I will be up on a table where our students can see. They'll be sitting comfortably on the floor where they can stack. And now let's get started cup stacking. Let's start cup stacking with speed stacks. The three basic stacks are the 3 stack, the 6 stack, and the 10 stack. These stacks used in combination make up the various patterns in cup stacking. Now the essence of cup stacking is to use both hands, your left and your right. You know, we're so used to using that dominant hand, whether we brush our teeth or we throw a ball or we write our name. You're going to want to do the same thing when you first start cup stacking. Now you're going to have a tendency to want to do this, where you use just one hand. We want to encourage you to use both hands like this. Now let's start on the 3 stack. In the 3 stack, you want to be sure you're using both your hands to up stack the cups and then to down stack the cups. Now you can lead with your right hand, up stacking and down stacking, or you can lead with your left hand, up stacking and down stacking. Another option you have is to lead with one hand going up and reverse that and lead with the other hand going down. Now let's take a closer look at the 3 stack. If you lead with your right hand on the up stack and down stack, you always pull the cup to the side that you lead, and your cups go in a circle. If you lead with your left hand, you pull that cup to the left side, and again your cups go in a circle. If you lead with one hand going up and then reverse that, your cups look like this. You choose the technique that works best for you. Now is a great time to give you some important tips about stacking with your speed stacks. As you're stacking, you want to be sure you use a light, soft touch on the cups. Let gravity do the work. Let the cups just slide down. Hold them loosely. You don't want to grab them and try to slam them like this. The other thing we want to do is grab the cups on the sides of the cups. Never grab them on the tops of the cups, because your hands get in the way. Remember, light, soft touch with your hands on the sides. Now you're ready to learn the 3-3 stack. The first thing you've got to do is make a decision. Do you want to start on your left or your right? It doesn't matter, just whichever side you gravitate towards. First part is up stacking your cups. You always come back to the beginning and down stack them. So you up stack, back to the beginning, down stack, down stack. Now let's take a closer look. As you stack, be sure you start at one side, always go back to the beginning. The first part is called up stacking the cups. The second part is called down stacking. So very important that you go back to where you started every time. Now you're ready for your first competition stack, the 3-3-3. Remember to start on that same side you like to start on. You up stack your first stack, you up stack your middle stack, you up stack your last stack. You've got to go back to the beginning and down stack, down stack, down stack. Again, start at the beginning to up stack. Always go back to the beginning when you down stack. Now let's take a closer look. Start with your hands in the ready position, flat on either side of the set of cups that you start with. Up stack that set, up stack your middle set, up stack your last set. Go back to the beginning, down stack, down stack, down stack. Start at the beginning. Notice how my hands are nice and light and soft on the cups. Now you're ready for the magical 6 stack. Here's what it looks like. Now we're going to break that down for you to learn. We're going to want to split those cups into 2 sets of 3. We're going to slide our hand on the surface, pick up 3 cups. We're going to spread our cups apart and have our pinky on bottom. We're going to drop those cups into our other hand. 1, 2, 3. Pick the cups up again, spread them apart. 1, 2, 3. Do that several times. This is all muscle memory. You're teaching your brain and your muscles what that feels like. Then you're going to put those cups on the other set of 3. You're going to practice picking off 3 cups. Spread them apart, drop them into your hand. Try several times picking up just 3 cups. Remember to hold those cups nice and loose. Once you can pick up 3 cups in one hand, pick up 2 in the other hand. Separate those cups. Now we're going to alternate our hands as we stack. The hand that has the 3 cups starts. So I'm going to go right, left, right, left, right. That's the up stack of the 6 stack. To take them down, we put our dominant hand on top, our other hand on the second level. We slide the cups out, pick them up, pop them on the center. That's the down stack. Once again, 3, 2, 1. Alternate your hands. Right, left, right, left, right. Hands around the cups, slide them out, pop them on the center. Here are some important speed stacks tips for your 6 stack. As you're stacking, you want to be sure the base of the cups are touching each other so that you have a nice solid stack. You don't want your cups to be spread apart with big holes and gaps, otherwise they'll fall over much easier. You also want to be sure that when you down stack, you slide the cups. You don't want to slam them down. You don't go any faster. Slide them. For anyone that's having a tough time with the 3-2-1 method, here's an easier method you might try. It's called the 2-2-2 method. You slide the cups to yourself, you pick up the top 2 cups, set them down together. Pick up the next 2 cups, one of each hand. One goes down, the other goes on top. Pick up the last 2 cups, set one down on this level, one on the very top level. To take them down, you do it the exact same way we just learned. So again, we slide the cups, 2, 2, 2. Down stack, 2, 2, 2. Now let's put everything together that we learned about cup stacking with speed stacks. We're going to take the 3 stack and the 6 stack and do what's called the 3-6-3. This is the fundamental stack in competitive stacking. Again, you want to start either on your left side and work to your right, or start on your right side and work to your left. The first part is up stacking your 3, up stack your 6, up stack your 3, go back to the beginning, down stack your 3, down stack your 6, and down stack your 3. Here it is again. We're going to start with our 3 stack. Be sure to use that 3-2-1 method on your 6 stack. Put up your other 3, come back to the beginning, down stack, down stack, down stack. Again, be sure that you're using a nice light, soft touch. Let gravity do the work on your down stack. Now would be a great time to talk about fumbles. You've probably experienced several fumbles already. But you know, the important thing about cup stacking with speed stacks is to always fix your fumbles and never give up. There are 3 types of fumbles. The first one is where the cup falls off onto your stacking surface. That's called a tipper. The second kind of fumble is when a cup slides down onto another cup. We call that the slider. The third type of fumble is in a down stack. When all the cups are down, they all fall over onto their side. We call that a toppler. Now that we've learned the 3 types of fumbles, we have to learn how to fix them properly. As you're stacking, if a fumble occurs, you've got to fix that fumble before moving on. If, however, a fumble happens when you're in the middle of your next stack, you've got to take down the stack you just did, go back and fix that fumble, and then you can continue on. Once all the cups are up and you're in the down stack phase, if you accidentally knock over cups, You don't have to fix them right back up. You simply have to continue your down stacking. Before we move on to the more advanced stacks, here are a few great activities you and your students can do with speed stacks. Try racing with a friend or a group of friends. Racing against the clock is exciting too. Students can set their own personal records and work toward beating their fastest times. Here are a couple of tips. Have all stackers start in the ready position with their hands flat on the stacking surface. Say, stackers on your mark, get set, go. Start your stopwatch on go, then stop when the last cup is down stacked. Relays are a blast, and there are several ways to conduct them. In a continuous relay, a two-member speed stacks team tries to create as many stacks as they can within a certain amount of time. Expand that idea by having two teams of two members compete against each other. In this relay, each member gets to stack twice. Naturally, the team that finishes first wins. A four-person relay is commonly used in head-to-head competition, so you need to become proficient at this one. Expand your teams to 4 members. Each member stacks only once. Again, the fastest team wins. Getting down with speed stacks is a lot of fun. Floor relays are an exciting way to get everyone involved. Here's the object. Run to the speed stacks, up stack and down stack a 3-6-3, and then run back to tag your teammate. Next, use the same principle but spread out the 3-6-3 across the length of the floor. Now that we're stacking comfortably with speed stacks, let's learn some more advanced stacks that you can do. This is called a 6-6 stack. First we stack up our first set of 6, then our second set of 6, come back to the beginning and down stack, down stack. Let's take a closer look. As always, when we stack up our 6s, we want to keep a nice light touch, alternate the cups. Remember not to slam down the cups, let gravity do the work. Start on one side, work to the other, go back to the beginning, down stack, down stack. And now for the most challenging stack of all, the 10 stack. Let me show it to you. We pick up 5 cups in one hand, 4 in the other, and we alternate just like we did on the 3-2-1 method of the 6 stack. In this case, though, we call it a 5-4-1. 5 speed stacks in one hand, 4 in the other. Here's what we do. We alternate right, left, right, center. That's critical. Now look what we have, a 3-2-1. And we simply do what we've already learned. Right, left, right, left, right. Let's practice that again. Take 5 cups in one hand, take 4 cups in the other, alternate. Right, left, right, center, right, left, right, left, right. Let gravity do the work as you take those cups down. Sometimes smaller hands have a tough time with a 5-4-1 method. So let's use something that we've learned before, the 2-2-2 method. Remember to slide your cups to yourself, pick up 2 cups at a time. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, all the way up to the top. Let's do that one more time. Slide the cups to yourself, put down 2 at a time. Now that we've learned the 10 stack, let's put it to work in what's called a 1-10-1 stack. This can be used in a race. Up stack your first cup, up stack your 10 cups, alternate, up stack your 1, go back to the beginning, down stack your first one, down stack your 10, and finally down stack your 1. Let's do that again. Up stack that first one. Remember, with small hands, you can be doing the 2-2-2 method on this 10 stack. Up stack your last one. Finally, go back to the beginning, down stack, down stack, down stack. Are you ready to learn the most exciting stack in the sport of cup stacking with speed stacks? It's the premier stack, the most exciting, challenging, fastest stack you can do. It's called a cycle stack. It's made up of 3 stacks that we've previously learned. A 3-6-3, a 6-6, and a 1-10-1. Let's do it together right now. First, we start off with our 3-6-3. 3, 6, 3. Come back to the beginning. We down stack those. We're going to take these last 3, come right into a 6 stack. Then we stack up our other 6. We're going to use these first 6 to take down the other 6. Then we do the 1-10-1. We put 1 cup up and 1 down. Using our 5-4-1 method, we stack up our 10 stack. We've got to grab these cups, turn them over and tap them on the table. Then we down stack and end in a 3-6-3. Let's try to do that, but a little quicker this time. We're going to use these last 3 to go into a 6 stack. Use your 6 stack to take down into a 12. And now we're going to do a 1-10-1. Tap your cups, end in a 3-6-3. Here are some important tips to use as you learn your cycle stack and making your transitions from one stack to another. The first one comes right here when I take these last 3 in a down stack, and I can use one hand there. I reach over with my other hand, pick up 2 cups. What do I have? A 3-2-1. So I go right into my 3-2-1 stack. I stack up my other set of 6. Here's my second transition. When I down stack this first stack of 6, I want to use these and down stack the other stack of 6. The next transition is the 1-10-1. 1 cup has to go up while the other one goes down. You have to make that decision which works best for you. Then you do a 6-10 stack. And then finally, you tap your cups. You turn them both over, tap them on the table, and then you end in a 3-6-3. This cup will be coming down and following all these cups. This cup will come down on this level. It looks like this. I keep 1 cup in this hand, grab up all the cups in my other hand, bring them back, and drag them across, and I end in a 3-6-3. Cup stacker on your mark. Here's state and world record holder Emily Fox demonstrating her cycle stack at a recent Speed Stacks workshop. Wow, 8.22 seconds. That beats her existing state record. Way to go, Emily. Cup stacking with Speed Stacks can give your students a competitive edge, so don't forget to incorporate the more advanced 6-6, 1-10-1, and cycle stacks in your Speed Stacks program. Well, that's it for now. Thanks again for your interest in Speed Stacks and the sport of cup stacking. As you can see, it's exciting, competitive, and fun. We hope you enjoyed this cup stacking training session with Speed Stacks. Good luck and keep stacking. Cup stackers, on your mark, get set, go. Looking good.
For more information about the exciting sport of cup stacking with Speed Stacks, please call toll-free 1-877-GOT-CUPS or visit Speed Stacks Incorporated online at www.speedstacks.com.